Amazing. So again, take two. Good evening, everyone, and I wanted to thank you to for joining our meeting for tonight, training session for those people that didn't get to attend last week's in-person training. Well, this is going to be an amazing online one. And for tonight, we are going to talk about the art of the close. Okay. I mean, I mentioned this earlier, but for our licensed advisors and team members that are getting their license pretty soon, this one is for you. So it says here it's mastering client presentations to convey information, create action, and secure commitment. So let's deep dive on this. So, first things first, the strategic mandate, presentation as a product, and the triple goal. So it says here your presentation is the first tangible deliverable. I mean, I might get some of our team members to participate here, but at the end of the day, if I may ask, let's have some brainstorming session here. Okay, so I might call some names here and there, and I will start with ladies first. Ann Mendoza. Hello, Ate Ann Mendoza.
So sorry, I'm feeding my little one. Okay, yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm
Yes,
feeding.
and that's great. That's great. So pretty much, here's my question to you: like, before you join our team,
Mhm.
what caught your eye in regards to the presentation? Like, what made you believe in what we do, and at the same time helped you pursue this industry as well?
Sorry, just give me one sec. Well, our presentation itself.
Hmm.
Well, the presentation is clear, it's straightforward. It explains what we do, the types of products we offer. It's
Hmm.
thorough and easy to understand, and it helps us, the advisors, to explain it to to our clients. So it, yeah, thank you for making this the presentation. You and Girly and Joe uh, made it really like a good one. Like it's really good, amazing.
Thank you for your thoughts. And the main key reason why I asked those questions to you is because at the end of the day, as a licensed advisor, think of your presentation as a product, okay? Because it represents the quality, the rigor, and professionalism of the work you will eventually perform for the client. At the end of the day, having this presentation is what sets you up for success. And the main key thing is to master it. Okay. Now it says here the triple goal. So a master pitch serves three core functions. It informs through clarity, persuades through narrative, and converts through decisive action. So at the end of the day, everyone, it says here clarity, narrative, and decisive action. Those are the main key things that we have to convey in order to make sure that you have truly mastered the presentation. Now, moving forward, why mastery matters. So, building radical trust. In high stakes environments, clients aren't just buying services. At the end of the day, they are buying confidence. Mastery of your delivery removes cognitive friction. When you have the confidence in delivering the presentation, your clients' minds are not falling away. It's not running around, you know? They're laser focused listening to you. It allows the audience to focus entirely on the value proposition rather than deciphering the message. Because at the end of the day, we saw it earlier, right? Within the triple goal regarding clarity, you got to make sure that when you deliver things with confidence and you deliver things with clarity, your client doesn't have to think about what you're trying to say. They will actually understand it, right? They're not going to be like, what is he trying to say? I didn't understand it. And I'll just let him finish just so we can move forward. We don't want that type of message pertaining to our clients, but at the end of the day, we want to make sure that they understood what we're trying to present. So it says here there's two key components: establishing immediate credibility and demonstrating deep empathy for client needs. So again, remember this, mastery matters because at the end of the day, in sales, let's say in general, right? People don't come to you because you have the product. People come to you because you have the trust that you have built. And at the same time, you have the confidence that you know what you're talking about. They buy from the person that knows what's up. Because everyone can sell insurance, everyone can sell critical illness. But what's the main key thing that you can offer that's different? Can you help them understand the products that you offer? Right? So, goal number one, let's deep dive even more. Conveying information. So, simplify complexity. Translate raw data into actionable insights. Don't just show the what, explain the so what. So, in simple terms, just like the word it says, you got to simplify some of the words. And the good thing about our presentation is that we tend to choose the words that are casual. We don't want it to have a lot of insurance jargon where it's hard for the clients to understand. As an advisor, you got to make sure that they can clearly uh, understand every single bit that you are trying to explain. In other words, everyone's familiar with this. You got to make sure that you use layman terms for different types of example. Now, second, logical narrative. Structure information so it flows naturally from problem to solution, ensuring the audience never feels lost. So at the end of the day, it says here that you gotta make sure that your information flows naturally from problem to solution. So what do we mean by that? At the end of the day, you gotta let the client see what the problem that's gonna happen if they don't take any action. So this is the problem that lots of us are having at the moment. Like even in our presentation, which we will go over later, there's four risks in life, right? And at the end of the day, as an advisor, you got to make sure that those four risks should have a solution and that we have the solution to offer. It also says here audience-centric framing. So filter all information through the lens of client benefits. Every slide must answer the silent question, how does this help me? Right? So again, let's say you're sharing life insurance, the different types, the three types that we tend to explain. You got to make sure that you can help the client sway or choose the right product for them. Like at the end of the day, you can't just be going to a specific product without actually letting the client know the pros and cons. It needs to make sure that the client is on board with it. Like this needs to happen. Like this will for sure help me, right? You got to help them find that right product for them. Now, again, number four, clarity over volume. So prioritize high impact points. An overwhelmed mind always says no, or I'll think about it. And you guys can agree, right? Like at the end of the day, whenever we feed lots of information, the client's mind gets tired. And we need to make sure that as advisors, our presentation is meant for everyone. So it's a general thing where of course, we're gonna come up, we're gonna have some clients that are students, or some are single, some are married that doesn't have kids, and some have family. And that's when we come up or we come in to make sure that the presentation that we are trying to share to them relates to them. So all the things that pertain to them, that's close to them, have an impact on those ones. For the things where they can't relate, don't really focus on it. Okay. Like, for example, if you're meeting with a client that is single, you can't really emphasize the portion of education and childcare when they don't have any kid. You can just say it, explain it quickly, and then move forward to the main key points like critical illness, the funeral costs, and the income protection, right? Now, goal number two, creating action. So again, you've done the you've conveyed the information, you've explained it perfectly. The client is convinced that they want to get the product. But again, as advisor, as the presenter, you gotta take the wheel. You gotta have the driver's seat. You gotta make sure that you're the one that guides the client towards taking an action. So it says here, information without action is merely entertainment. Oh my God. Thank you so much for your presentation. It's so good. That's it? They're only entertained? No. To drive results, your presentation must serve as a catalyst for change. It needs to push them. I need to do this ASAP because if I don't, here's what's going to happen. You're not creating fear, but at the same time, you want to make sure you create sense of urgency, right? Because it says here movement requires momentum. By highlighting cost of inaction and the benefit of immediate steps, you lead the client toward a specific decision point during the meeting. Okay? Now, goal number three. So closing the deal. Closing starts at slide number one. Okay? What do we mean by that? First impressions matter. So again, another tip for everyone, the first 10 seconds you met the client has a huge impact right off the bat. It's gonna share how it can make or break a specific presentation if it's gonna work out well within the first 10 seconds. And that's the reason why you gotta make sure you have a strong presence, chin up with a smile. And I want everyone that's in here right now to write this down. So I'll give you a few seconds to grab a pen and paper or your favorite note app on your phone because I want you to write these down. Within the first 10 seconds, this is what I tell the client. And it works 90% of the time. When I say this, 90%, I will close that client. Okay. So what is it? I mean, actually, the girlie knows it. I've shared it to my team members. So if everyone's ready, here it is. Good afternoon, Mr. Client. Thank you for your time. I will make sure that the next 30 to 45 minutes will be worth your time. Okay. So again, let me repeat it. Good afternoon, Mr. Client, Miss Client. Thank you for your time. But here's the key phrase. I will make sure that the next 30 to 45 minutes will be worth your time. Bang. It sets the tone right off the bat, right? So closing starts at slide one. Mastery means addressing objections proactively. By the time you reach the final slide, the close should feel like the only logical conclusion to the preceding story. So what do we mean by this? At the end of the day, as an advisor, every client has an objection. Yes or no? Every client has an objection, right? So at the end of the day, you got to make sure that each slide where they might have a possible objection, you've already answered it. So they don't have to ask it. And that's the reason why it says here, you got to make sure you address objections proactively. Now, it also says here, seamless presentations reduce the cognitive load, making the transition from potential partner to a chosen partner effortless for the client. There's a keyword here. What does it say? Seamless presentations. what are the key issue? If I may ask, okay? This one is an interactive session, everyone. So if I may ask, I might ask Brother Bernie over here. Brother Bernie, do you have a few seconds?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question for you. What do you think, as a new advisor, what do you think are some of the challenges that a new advisor might face when they're doing presentation? What mannerisms, what type of things that a new advisor tends to have some challenges during presentation?
Um, like speaking in front of the client, like especially when it's your first time, right?
Hmm.
So uh, you need to practice, man, in order to for you to present. Like and when I started you see me, right? I was like I'm doing lots of
Correct.
that's like that. So you need to master like the presentation. So also when they're asking you some question, uh, you need to know the answer, or otherwise, like they will just like oh this guy doesn't know yet what he's doing. So yeah, you need to master the presentation.
Thank you. Thank you for that. That are huge. So, guys, everyone, like, what are the key takeaways in this session over here on what we've heard from Brother Bernie? Pretty much as a new advisor, it's normal to feel nervous for your first clients. That's part of the job, you know. At the end of the day, as he mentioned, the more you practice, the more you do it, the better you become. And then second, this is notorious because like even for me, I tend to still have this habit. What is it? I keep saying the and the ah. Okay. Now what helps out for those types of and ahs is the pause. Okay. If you feel like you keep saying those words, just pause. So you see what happened, right? When I pause, there's no additional words that are kind of impacting the message that you're trying to portray with the client. So, in order to fix those things, so let's summarize real quick. Practice more. Second, and don't be shy because no one's going to see it but you. Please record yourself. For new advisors, recording yourself helps out like I would say 110%. Why? You don't have to record the whole session. You don't have to record the whole session of you presenting. No, just record like let's say 1 minute of you talking, like trying to present let's say 1 to 2 slides, a good minute. And then you watch it and here's what you're gonna notice. You're gonna be like, and there's two outcomes here once you watch the video. You're gonna be like, oh my God, I'm so proud of myself. Wow, I sound great. Like if I'm the client, I'm gonna buy for myself, yo. Let's go, right? Or there's a second thing. It's good, but I didn't like how I moved in that particular scenario. So I guess I should change it like this. So you're critiquing yourself, right? And I can share this as an example. Like when I was new, I recorded myself, and sometimes it's cringy, like, this is bad. And then that's when you change those behaviors because at the end of the day, you want to make sure that when you look at yourself in that video, you should be proud of yourself. You should be convinced because how can you convince clients if you don't even convince yourself? Yes or yes? Yes or yes? Yes, even though you're muted, I heard it. Amazing. Lovely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Right? Now, the third thing, if you tend to have some and ah, try to pause. Pausing creates that strong presence and deviates from mentioning those types of words. Because again, when you add all of those into equation, that's when you can create seamless presentations. So in that way, once they finish the presentation with you, they're gonna be like, okay, I choose Charles as my advisor. I choose Leo, I choose Anne, I choose Girly, I choose Bernie as my advisor. Because they were blown away, right? You've done it. So again, the path to commitment starts with context. So establish the shared vision and the why. The insight, deliver the aha moment and data back proof. And our presentation shares that. Number three, the solution. Map your capabilities to their specific pain points. Oh, you had that situation with your family where one of your family lost uh their dad or their mom. And of course, you want to make sure that you can relate it to that. The other thing as well is storytelling. This is true. Like myself and SED Girly, like we've done this time and time again. We love storytelling. When you have some storytelling that are, of course, you didn't make it up, it actually happens, and you deliver it with such timing, it hits through the heart, right? It's like at the end of the day, I keep mentioning this even before. The goal to become an advisor is to not be transactional. We don't want to be a robot, right? Oh, you want insurance? Oh, you go buy term. Oh, you want insurance? You want CI? I'll quote this for you. No, we're here with a purpose. Don't be transactional. When you show emotion, empathy, and care with your client, they will get it from you. And not only that, they will actually refer you to many more people, right? And the business continues to flow. So the fourth one, it says here, commit. So propose a clear, actionable next step. The great thing about our presentation is that actually it helps us get the client to create an actionable next step, right? And to summarize, visual excellence and credibility. Having the clarity, clean layouts, project, and organized and disciplined mind. Our presentation is really good that it actually covers the whole thing that we offer. Just like what Ann Mendoza has mentioned earlier. It's so clear, nice text, very crisp, and the information is very easy to understand. The only thing we need to do is to convey it with such impact. Number two, engagement. Visual storytelling keeps the audience emotionally invested. And lastly, when you do the first two, it creates results. Professionalism in design directly correlates with closing rates. Now, speaking of closing rates, here's the impact of presentation mastery. So, if you didn't really master the presentation or low mastery in that sense, you have a 25% chance of winning the client. Now, standard business level. Let's say you just wanted to be average. You've done it, you've done the presentation as an average advisor. You have a 50% chance. Now, here at Wealth Elite, we don't want to be average. We want to be excellent, delivering first class type of service, right? And that's the reason why here at Wealth Elite, we got to master the execution. When you master it, hey, guess what? You have 82% chance of winning the client. It all starts with a tone. Data illustrates the direct correlation between presentation rigor and successful client acquisition outcomes. So the question is, who do you want to be? Do you want to be low mastery, standard business level, or you want to be a master at it? Of course, we want to master it, right? So again, there's also some key things here, like addressing hurdles through pitch. So most common objections that we tend to hear are number one, oh my gosh, it's too expensive. At the end of the day, the masterful presentation strategy is shift focus to return of investment and the high cost of doing nothing. A great example is this. You met with a client that has a type 2 diabetes, for example, and they have high blood pressure, not as healthy, okay? And they don't have a life insurance. The main goal is to tell them, if you don't take action right now, Mr. Client, you might not even get approved. Based on your health condition right now, this is the right product for you. It ensured that if you were to pass away, your wife doesn't have to cry. So sharing the value, the return of investment. If you die tomorrow, if you die in 2 years, this will pay. Do you love your wife? You do? Then let's get started, right? Now, second, we need more time. This is most common. I'll think about it. Highlight market urgency and present a phase implementation map. What do we mean by this? If they need more time, you ask them, until tomorrow, until next week, or until you can't cover yourself anymore because you got a disease, right? So again, I'm going to repeat this, right? Oh, we need more time. Oh, absolutely. Do you want until tomorrow, until next week, or until you get diagnosed with cancer? Let's take action now,
Yeah.
right? That's the thing. So when you highlight market urgency, what's the market urgency here? 1 in 12 Canadians suffered from heart disease, and 1 in 2 Canadians will suffer cancer in their lifetime, right? And those are not, you're not making it up. No, it's those are facts. And when you highlight that and add a side of storytelling of, like, let's say a family of yours or a friend of yours that got that critical illness condition, so on and so forth, boom, it's game over. You close the client. Lastly, why you over them? So there's many life insurance agents here in Canada and even in the US, but why should they go to Charles? Like, why Charles over them? Why Bernie over them? Right? So it says here, demonstrate unique differentiation and tailored client fit. And I'll give you an example. Why Girly? It's because she speaks Bisaya. For those Bisaya clients, they can easily understand each other. I speak Ilocano and Tagalog. That's what makes me unique. And each and one of us have different unique characteristics. Be yourself. Why you over them? It's because you have the knowledge. You have the confidence on what to do when the unexpected happens, right? So that's the
Or I'm
thing.
younger.
Yeah, that too, right? The other, this is big. This is big. Okay. You gotta choose me because I can serve you longer. Hey,
Yeah.
I mean, we're not in our 70s, you know? We're only 40 plus, except me. And we're fine. We're young, right? We're young. And the good thing about our team is that we are all young at hearts, right? That's what matters. So again, think of something that differentiates you to everyone. Gotta be unique. Okay. Now, in the end, your presentation is not just a speech. That's why don't read it like a robot. Uh, Good afternoon, everyone. We are here today. I'm gonna present to you uh, different types of life insurance. That could be a lullaby, you know? You gotta make sure that it is a bridge on one side is the client's current challenge. And on the other is their future success. Your job is to make that walk inevitable. That's our job at the end of the day. We got to make sure that we relay the information as best as we can. There's a reason why we got the license. There's a reason why here at Wealth Elite, powered by Experior, we're not just like you have to get your license. You can't just be selling life insurance without any sort of license because it is our job to make sure that we give the right information to a client and get them secured, right? And that's why this is how we end the session over here. Be that person that the client will remember. Oh, insurance? I'll go with Bernie. Hey, you need insurance? Go see Ann Mendoza. Go see Charles. Go see Leo. Or you can see me as well. But pretty much be that person that people will go to. So again, thank you, everyone, for listening to the presentation, right? And the other thing that I would like to share is that when it comes to presentation, we have to make sure the tonality matters. Okay. So here's what I can tell everyone. What if I told you there's an easy way to master your tonality? Would you like to know about it?
Yes.
Of
Go ahead.
course.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Let's
Personality
go.
is very important.
Now,
Let's go.
I'm gonna share some beans real quick, and this one is just gonna take an additional 10 minutes of each and everyone's time. But pretty much gotta make sure your pens are ready, pen and notebook are ready, because here's the trick. If you don't know how to do it, because we gotta have some baby steps, right? Especially for our new licensed advisors. And there is a trick. So let me open our presentation. Trainer tool, clients. There we go. I'm just gonna share the Canadian for now. Everyone can see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have 22 slides. Okay. Now, there's actually only 3 types of tonality that each and everyone should remember. And I'm gonna mention the 3 tonality. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Thank you for speaking on behalf of
Yes.
everyone. All right,
Yes.
let's go. That's my Kuya man.
Get ready with your notes.
All right. So the first tonality is up and down. Up and down tonality. Second tonality is neutral tonality. And I think everyone knows the third one because when the commission hasn't arrived yet, you're gonna be sad, right? You're gonna be sad. So sad tonality. I've settled the client, but the commission hasn't arrived. That's sad tonality, right? You gotta be sad. But kidding aside, kidding aside, again, to remember, it's up and down, neutral, and sad tonality. Now, here's what I want everyone to do. So this slide, if I'm not mistaken, is how many pages here? Yeah, okay. Perfect. Hang tight. Okay. All right. So I want everyone, because I want everyone to start writing number 1. Okay. Slide number 1. So everyone got it, right? Like up and down, neutral, and sad tonality. So slide number 1, you gotta relay this. So type in number 1, up and down tonality. Now let's talk about up and down. Let's expand on it. Bon, what do you mean by up and down? In short, your tone shifts up and down. I'll give you an example. Thank you for your time, and I will make sure that the next 30 to 45 minutes will be worth your time.
Mm.
You see the shift there? The next 30 to 45 minutes, it's up, will be worth your time. Down. You can also word it like it's an energy type of tonality. But at the end of the day, I use up and down instead, so that in your brain, you can actually think of it as like your tone shifts up and down. So here, we are part of Experior Financial Group, and we have a mission statement: building financial foundations for families to empower them today and leave a legacy for tomorrow. So you see that, right? Up and down. Now, for slide number 2, you're also going to emphasize up and down. So I think you'll see the pattern here. Slide number 1, up and down. Number 2, also write down up and down.
Mhm.
Okay? Because you're going to explain it with up and down tonality. Now, slide number 3 is also up and down. You're going to explain who our CEOs are. And then number 4. This one is also up and down. Preparing for life's uncertainties, understanding how life works. And then on slide number 5, you will have a neutral tonality in here. So when we say neutral, not excited, not sad, but just plain, you're keeping the tone in the mid-range. A great example is this. Life journey. Let's talk about it. So of course you're going to be born, you're going to study and work, you're going to get married, start a family, you're going to buy a home eventually, and then retire at age 65. But the question is, when will we die? That's neutral, right? So slide number 5 is neutral. Now, on slide number 6, it's going to show the 4 risks in life. This is where you will shift to sad tonality. Is everyone with me so far?
Yeah. Is that not the part B, slide 5?
It's this one is, let me see here. So here's what we're gonna do. 4, 5. Okay, so 5A and B. Got it. So start first with slide 5A,
Neutral.
which is the life journey,
Mhm.
and it's neutral. Slide 5B is the 4 risks in life. Okay. You know what? Just to make it easier, we're gonna use this one instead. There you go. Everyone's gonna see it. Perfect.
Yeah.
So the slide 5A is pertaining to the bottom part, the life journey. Slide 5B, you're gonna do a sad tonality in here, which is basically at the top portion, the 4 risks in life. Now, what's an example of sad tonality? You're not gonna be like, there's actually 4 risks in life. No, you don't say it that way. But pretty much this is the sad tonality. There's actually 4 risks in life. So life's uncertainties. What if I become critically ill? What if a sudden disability forced me to stop working? What if life is short? And lastly, what if my savings is not enough and life is long? So it's a very dull tonality, and you got to make sure your eyebrows is actually going to be, sad and frowning to add more impact. Okay. That's the art of nailing the 5A and 5B. Okay. Now, slide number 6 is actually like this. So the number 4 risk is gone. because it will say here that we will tackle the first three. And this one, you're gonna have a neutral tonality. Everyone's good so far?
Slide 6.
So this is slide number 6 over here. Slide number 5A, 5B is this. And then 6 is when it shifts, where it's just pertaining to the first three risks in life. Now, let's go to slide number 7. Slide number 7, you gotta have a sad tonality because you're gonna reiterate the emotional impact when these things happen eventually, right? And then slide number 8, it's up and down. Okay? So slide number 8 is pertaining to critical illness insurance. You gotta have that up and down. Number 9, this is the bread and butter. Up and down tonality as well. Okay. Number 10, up and down. And here's the funny thing, everyone. Majority of the presentation is based on an up and down tonality. And here's the thing, you will thank me later once we hit number 24, because I will tell you what to do after this. So 9 up and down, 10 up and down, 11 is also up and down.
Mhm.
Now, number 12. This is the part 2. You gotta do an up and down here as well because it's talking about understanding how money works. We need to make sure that the client gets excited for this one. And then number 13, you gotta have a sad tonality. Because right now, as you can see here earlier, it pertains to the first 3 topics, but this time it's talking about number 4. What if my savings is not enough and life is long? A sad tonality. Now, once you hit the next slide, it will go to slide number 14, where you will do a neutral tonality.
Okay.
Now, number 15, this one is up and down tonality. Number 16 is talking about the advantages of saving early. It's also up and downs. 17, talking about different types of retirement investment basket, is also up and down. And then number 18, of course, self-explanatory, it's up and down. You gotta excite the client regarding this one. Number 19, up and down as well. Number 20 is also up and down. Number 21, A, to do this, because there's 2 parts in this scenario. When you hit next, when you click the next slide button, it will show important questions today. So 21A is sad because it's gonna ask you, it's gonna let you ask the 3 questions over here.
Right.
And then 21B, where you're gonna do the up and down tonality, because it will show that if it is affordable, fruits of your hard work and the seed. Until would you consider protecting you and your family's future? So again, 21A sad, 21B up and down. 22 is up and down, and 23 is up and down. Did everyone catch it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I get an amen?
Yes.
Everyone?
Yes, we got it.
Yes, we
Got it.
Love it.
Yes.
Yes.
Love it. Let's go. All right. So now that you got all of it, here's your homework. Okay. The list that you have right now is pretty much your recipe for passing the presentation nicely. Now, how will you take advantage of this? Record yourself. You don't even have to record using a camera. Just do a voice recorder of your phone and then talk using that specific tonalities that you've written down. Okay. And then slowly but surely, trust me, you will master the presentation
That's true.
just by using it. That's your cheat sheet, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
As easy as that. What do you guys think? Is that good?
Very
No,
good.
it's really
It's
good.
very good. Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
have an idea,
100%
right?
very good.
never saw it from that perspective of the tonality.
Yes,
Yes,
brother.
Yeah,
I mean,
matters.
yeah.
here's what I can share with Brother Raj. Like, if you ever talk with Brother Raj, let's say at a coffee shop or whatever, this guy is the epitome of up and down. Like, he's just doing it nicely. You know, he's really good at having a conversation. And the thing is, like, he knows how to shift the up and down tonality. And I believe everyone can do it too. You know, like, hey, let me tell you about what I have done yesterday. Hey, Vaughn, have you thought about this? That's up and down. And the thing is, once you master the art of up and down tonality, it's game changer.
It's
It's
easy to
done.
convey. Yeah,
It's easy to convince clients. Okay. And it all starts with you recording yourself,
that's right.
right?
So if you're someone who is not into presentations yet, right? Because we all have to start with something, right? So because in our world, we definitely need to educate our clients, right? Because that's the only way for us to understand the level of their understanding also about our world in the insurance industry. So we gotta, you know, educate them. But if you haven't done so, anything like this, what Vaughn has shared with us is very powerful. Practice yourself with this tonality, the up and down, the neutral, the sad, because the moment you practice yourself, and Vaughn mentioned of recording yourself, I can tell you honestly, you will hear yourself, and you will be the one to judge yourself and say, oh my,
Correct.
I don't think my client will ever get something from me if I'm like this, right? Like back in the day when I started this type of presentation, I didn't record myself, but I have someone like listening to me, and that's Joe. Like he was the person that I practiced myself with. Like, hear me out. How do I sound? How am I very empathetic? Am I genuine? Like, so it goes to that level the moment you practice every day, even if you don't have clients, like just try your best to learn the presentation and how to deliver it, because from that it'll be easy for you now to present to your client. So that's why we want to start with this, because this is where we close clients. This is how we close clients. So we're trying to share that with you all, so that once you are good at it, then it's easier for you to like do it on your own clients when you become you're on your own on the field, because most of us here are new, right? And practice makes perfect, as they say, right?
Correct.
So do you guys have any pressing questions or anything that you want us to address while we have a little bit of time?
Mhm.
How do you feel about the presentations? Like, have you had a chance to really look at it, practice it, or study it? If not, let us know, because we're going to talk to your trainers and make sure that you have that updated copy of our kit.
Mhm. And again, at the same time, remember this: if your trainer is not available, this is your trainer, your list, the tonality. You
Practice.
practice it. Again, remember this. this didn't come from me, but from someone that I Googled. Pretty much it says, how can you convince others if you can't even convince yourself?
True.
And that's why you gotta record yourself and practice, right? And I hope that this helps out everyone. Okay.
Start from yourself, guys. As I mean, you if you have the time, I believe you have all the time. Make a time, record yourself, listen to it, and then do it again and again. But before you
Mhm.
do that, you gotta make sure that you understand first the slides. Like, all the slides that we send to you, there is a presenter's view, right? So you
Mhm.
kind of understand what the slides meant. So go through that, learn that, study that. So now that you are licensed, you will be licensed to Leo very soon. Jump into learning this, because this is your weapon. Mastering the presentation is your weapon. Of course, prospecting is a different field, different training on that, but for this presentation, practice now so that you are ready when you do it with your trainers.
Correct.
You have any questions, guys?
I have one question. Is that presentation, did some of the slides change or is that the same presentation in the kit?
It's the same presentation in the kit, brother.
Okay, because I think there was a previous one. Or
So
was
here's what I'm gonna do as well is I'm actually gonna share to everyone the kit just so everyone are familiarized with it. So let me open the kit real quick. By the way, hi Jean.
Hey, Jean. We're
Okay,
almost
one
saying a
second.
goodbye.
Yeah.
I'm at the right time.
Hello, Jean. Goodbye. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Not yet.
But hang tight, hang tight.
Show us the kit first, and
Yeah.
then yeah.
Okay. That is fine. The link. The link for that one. There we go. So I'll just find it in the pin section. The link. Info. Link. And then, where is it? Have you connected with Queer Joe regarding what do you call this? Embedding it to our website for
Um,
easy access?
actually not yet.
Okay.
In our website, right?
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I can show this real quick. Let
Mm-hmm.
me share this to everyone. And I mean it's part of the recording, right? So I can just snip this portion and then share it to our team. Just so
Does everyone
everyone's
have? Yeah, sorry.
no worries. Just so everyone is on the same page when it comes to advisor kit and that everyone knows how to navigate it. So here's the thing, like when you open the link, which we will fix, it will ask you for the password. The password is just lowercase anyway. It's Wealth Elite. Okay. This is the password. All right. Now, once you type the password, you hit submit. And then wait for it to load. And then, of course, you're going to come across with, sorry, something went wrong, right? And then you just refresh it. There you go. So when you come across with like error occurred, just refresh. Just click the refresh button here.
Mm.
Once you refresh, you will be shown to this. So here's what I tell everyone. If you are new uh, advisor that wants to download the kit, start with the third one. Okay. The reason why is because the third one is a zip file. So it has everything in one shot. Now, of course, the advisor kit tends to have an update. Let's say there's new files, so on and so forth. So first thing you need to do is download this. Once you download it, extract the folder to your computer, whichever you're comfortable with. And then over time, let's say, oh, there's a new update on the advisor kit. Do you still need to download this? Not anymore, because you already have the initial set of files. Let's say, oh, there's a new update in the form section. All you have to do is go to the folder, the second one, open it, go to forms. Oh, there's a new advisor disclosure. You just download that one. Okay. So you can just download it manually because that's the updated advisor disclosure, for example. Or let's say there's a new income goal form, you just download it and then save it to your existing advisor kit. Okay, because if you click the second one, you can't really download the whole thing because it's a folder. Whereas if you want to download everything in one shot, that's where you go to the third one. So step one for new team members that are just trying to remember this. Step one is to download the third one, and you're set. You're good pretty much. And then if there's an update, you don't really have to re-download this. Just download the manual files on the second folder.
Right.
Because these two are technically the same. The 2 and the 3, they're the same.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference is that the second one is meant for manually downloading updated files, like 1 or 2 updated files. The third one is meant for the absolutely new team members that wants to grab the whole thing.
Right.
Sounds great? Yeah?
Yes.
Can
Because
I
the
get an
kit,
amen?
Yes.
yes, amen, yes.
Perfect.
So the kit is very important because this is where you get all our training information, the forms, and whenever there's a new updated information, we will let you know.
Actually, just wanted to add something as well, SCD. So let's say to answer Better Raj question. Oh, what if there's a new presentation? What happens then, Vaughn? I already have the advisor kit from before. I've extracted it. I have my own files. But you mentioned there's a new updated client presentation. What do? You don't download this again. You go to the second one, like I mentioned, like that. Click the client and business presentations. Click the client presentation. And then beside it, there's a check icon on the left. You click that, and then you download it. So again, click this. And then go up, you'll see the 3 dots over here. Then download that.
Then save that over your old file.
Yeah, correct. Over your old advisor.
Yeah. Because we're gonna do a lot of updates. We're gonna add more information as we go along. But it's a great tool for you guys to actually use and for the business. And I believe I have given most of you the link to it. So make use of it, guys. Yeah?
Yes. And then the other thing I wanted to add is for our next session, be excited. I changed things up. So I want our team to grow. Okay. So if we talked about see, I'm saying, all right, I need to pause. If we're talking about growing, there you go. We're talking about growing. We got to make sure that we leverage social media as best as we could. Okay. Next Saturday is in person, correct, brother? So for those that will be attending next Saturday in our River District session, that's going to be the topic. The topic is how to take advantage of the social media in order to grow. It's either clients or uh, team members you want to recruit, that's the topic we're gonna talk about. Because I heard some success stories in other executive directors, and good thing I got that nugget back in Ontario, and I have to share it to everyone,
Oh,
right? I want us to grow.
great.
So that's what we're gonna work on.
That's very
Brother
exciting.
Brother Raj got a glimpse of it already. But of course we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something. And yeah, that's the exciting part.
That's very exciting.
That's gonna be our next session. Yes, sir.
That's amazing. So next week's training will be in person, social media leveraging.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
then the following week, we're going to do the same topic, social media leveraging as well, right?
Correct. And the thing is, just wanna, because I might get our senior manager Jean as well,
Woo!
uh, to share some of her, best practices. Uh, so we're gonna tag team on our next training session.
I like that. That's great. That's great. We gotta use this social media, guys. That's everyone is on. Everyone is out there. I think it's a great tool for us to be known outside, like in this industry, right? So, questions, guys? Clarifications? Viral reactions?
I have a question.
Excited?
I need everyone to see each and everyone's handsome and beautiful faces.
Let's get some photo because it's our first training online official.
Yes.
Go on, you take the photo.
Okay, I'll take the photo. And sorry.
Bisaya ka na naman.
Okay.
I love the
Hi,
smile.
hi, Miko.
I think. Oh, the lovely couple over there.
Okay, smile, everyone. 1,
Cross it.
2, 3. Okay, one more.
And
Okay.
Charlie's there
Oh,
again.
love it. Great to see you, Kuya. All
Oh,
right.
so good.
Okay. So smile, okay? 1, 2, 3. All right. I love it. Perfect.
Okay.
Sweet.
So you're saying something, Juan?
No, I was just counting.
One question. This is recorded, right? It's recorded.
Yes,
The
this
training
is
is recorded.
recorded.
How are you going to access the recorded stuff? Because I missed a lot.
Right. So I'm gonna stop it right now, actually.